The comp riders is Tanya Tucker. She's been riding since she was a child, and today she rides American quarter horses, both in cutting competition and on her 300-acre ranch outside of Nashville. And that's where we got Tanya to sit down and talk to us about her love for horses.
I guess I love the Western thing. I love being, it makes me forget everything. I love being out with the horses. I love all kinds of horses. But it just gives me a feeling of, I forget everything else. And I've always loved horses. I don't know exactly why. I think it's something with girls and horses. When I was a kid, I just loved them. And now I've got all the horses that I've ever dreamed of having. It's really a dream come true for me. Actually, my first horse was Pretty Boy. My dad bought him for me when I was 5 years old. And that was my first experience with a horse. And of course, he was a Shetland pony, so he about killed me. But my dad led him to town, said $50 his horse is sold. And so that was my first time to really fall in love with horses. Quarter horses, you know, my ultimate favorite because I love the cutting horse. I think they're the most well-rounded horse. They're smart, and they're a working horse. And I think they're so intelligent, the cutting horses. I love the way they're shaped, the big rear end, the big front end, you know. I just always have loved the way they feel when I ride them. I compare it to driving a Porsche car. There's so much horsepower. I mean, it's so powerful the way they move, and it's mind-boggling to me when I watch a cutting horse and see how they get down. It's like, how come they don't break their legs? They're so powerful and they move so quickly. And it's just, it is a real great feeling of power. If I'm riding a cutting horse, I'm usually very nervous. I mean, just a shake, because it's something that, well, you want to win. You go out in the cutting arena and you want to win. And I get more nervous doing that than I have ever been going on stage. When I'm riding out, like on a trail ride, I love it. I love being outdoors, and I have a beautiful place, a beautiful ranch. It's my dream home, and I just never have had the time to be able to spend with my horses. And now I'm getting that opportunity to be at home and play off your man and come out and ride my horses. It's a great feeling. But there's a difference between riding a cutting horse and riding a trail horse, like a saddle horse, which is, you know, I have a horse that I don't want to ride on the trails because you don't take a $50,000 horse out on the trail. But I have horses that I can do anything on, ride anywhere, jump anything, and they're very comfortable. I have a song in mind that I want to do about a very special horse. His name's Jesse Ray Tari, and he is actually the stud, my hero cutting stud. I love to ride him. I've won on him many times, and I bred my two mares, and this little filly here is out of Jessie Ray, and her name is Jessie's Girl. And so these horses are going to be, these two, my colt and Jessie's Girl, are going to be my futurity horses in '96. And I hope to be riding in the non-pro at the futurity. I like all horses for different reasons, and for different kinds of riding. But the American quarter horse is just got to be the best of all.
Talk about versatility, from Tanya Tucker's cutters to these speedsters.